Hi, my super sweet crafty friends. Welcome to my channel, Carolina's Creations Handmade. If you're new, please subscribe and click the bell button down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And today I want to share with you how I make my hidden paper clips with pockets. I've been making this to add to my altar composition notebook, junk journals, and my other projects that I'm planning to sell on my Etsy shop. And you can see the name of my Etsy shop over there on the screen. It's Carolina's Crafty World. Some of you had asked me for it. And if you guys are interested in purchasing handmade gifts that you can gift to coworkers, family members, friends, family, etc., please check out my store and also share them with someone who you think would actually be interested. I would really appreciate it if you do that. So you can see there, these paper clips are so cute and they're perfect to decorate your projects, your planners, your notebooks, your junk journals, your mini albums. And this would also be perfect to sell at your craft fairs. You can make them in sets, like maybe set of 2 or 3. You can actually also sell them individually, and I think this would make great sellers at your craft fairs. So you can see there I make them with a ribbon top, and you don't have to do that, but I think it adds a lot of cuteness to them. And I just love that since you decorate them on both sides, when you turn the page, you would have decoration too. You can actually add a belly band, and you can store little tags in there. You can store stickers, little pictures, and things that you can use, and you can store little mementos on your junk journals. I think these are adorable, and again, they would add decoration to any project that you make, to your planners, also notebooks, etc. So I hope you guys liked it. The tutorial is fairly easy, and I made this individually, so it took me a long time, but I'm going to share with you in a tutorial here how you can make them mass production style, and that way it would be a lot quicker. You can also make them without their ribbon top, and if you do that, it would go a lot quicker. I just like adding them. I think it adds to the decoration of a hidden paper clip and makes them a little more special, but it's up to you. If you're doing mass production, honestly, I think that maybe it would be better if you just don't add the ribbon. They would go a lot quicker. But you can also make them fairly quick if you add ribbon and if you use the tutorial that I'm going to share with you. So I hope you like it. And you can see there with the tag, you can store fairly good size items. This one is a small one, but you can store larger size items as you see in here on the tag. See how long this tag is? You can make it wider. You can store little pictures or little things that you like to keep, and you can store more than one thing that you can keep on your planners or notebooks to decorate. You can use also a ribbon to add as a belly band, as you saw there. And you can see here you can add little pictures, etc. So let me know down below, guys, how do you like this? And again, I think this would make great items to sell at your craft fairs. And I'm going to be selling this also as sets in my Etsy shop. So again, if any of you are interested, please make sure to visit my Etsy shop. I would really appreciate it. It would help me a lot. And as you can see there, you can store more than one thing. So you can store several little stickers that you can keep on your planners, etc. So you can use them when you need them. And I love making this. They're so cute. This was one of my favorites. Again, guys, let me know down below how you like them. And I hope you guys had a very nice Independence weekend. If you did if you live in the US, and if you don't, I hope that you are all doing great. And thank you so much to sweet Lorena. Lorena, I so appreciate you purchasing an item from my store to try to help me out. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. Alright guys, so here's a tutorial. You need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and you can make 6 paper clips out of it. So cut your sheet at 10.5 and then turn around, and you're going to cut at 6 3/4. So you're going to cut also, trim a 1/4 inch from the shorter piece, trim a 1/4 inch on the long side. Now on the larger piece, you're going to score, as you saw there, at 2 5/8. So make sure that you score it nicely there. Then you're going to score again at 5 1/4. You're going to turn your piece around, and then you're going to be scoring every 1 3/4 inches. So start at 1 3/4, then you're going to score at 3.5, then you're going to score it at 5 1/4, then you're going to score at 7 inches, and then you're going to score at 8 3/4 inches. I'm using this little punch. It's like a notch punch that I have from Stampin' Up, an old one, but you can use a half circle punch, and then you can actually just punch a little notch. I punch like around 1/4 of the circle, so make sure that you leave even spaces on the sides so you have them center. I'm using these paper clips. I bought these from Amazon and I think they're great because they're good quality, and also they come on this little plastic storage container that I love. I'm going to link that down on the description below so you can see where I got it. You're going to score on the smaller piece that you had, score at 2 3/8 now. And then you're going to turn it, you can fold it. So this is the inside piece from your for your hidden paper clips. Burnish, so you can see there how it's going to go. This one's going to go inside your larger piece, like that. And then now we're going to grab that same piece, we're going to turn it on the long side, and we're going to start scoring every 1 3/4 inches. So start at 1 3/4, then 3.5, then at 5 1/4, then you're going to score at 7, and then you're going to score at 8 3/4. And now we're going to place the paper clips in the center of every scored area that we have there. So we have 6 pieces to make 6 paper clips. Make sure that you place them in the center. And then here's how it's going to go. If you don't want to add the ribbon so it goes quicker, this is what you do. You don't need to actually punch the notches at the top because you don't need to add the ribbon there. You can do them like that. They will look so cute too. But I want to add the ribbon, so I'm going to use a 1/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to center it on every 1/3 of an inch that I scored in there. So I'm going to center it, and I'm going to punch maybe a little less than half, and I'm going to do that on all 6 pieces that I'm planning to make, as you saw me doing there. So now when I add the inside piece, this is how it's going to look. It's going to have a little bit of a peeking of paper clips. I'm using this ribbon here. The smaller that you use your ribbon is going to be a lot easier for you to do your ribbon decoration at the top of the paper clip. Cut 2.5 strips of ribbon. So cut 6 strips that measure 2.5 inches. And then we're going to actually use these strips for our paper clips. And I'm going to share with you how I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to use also fabric tack. You know it as fabric tack. So fold your piece of ribbon in half and then fold it in the center as you saw in there. So it's easier for you to place it inside your paper clip. If you use like satin ribbon, it's a lot easier too because it's more moldable. This one is a little tricky, but you can still use it. So I leave the paper clip attached to my piece, but you can just take the paper clip off, remove it, and then thread the ribbon as you see me doing there. Make sure that you push as much as you can that ribbon to the top, and then we're going to add fabric tack. We want it as pushed to the top as we want, as flush to the top as we want, because we want to actually not create, we don't want to create a lot of space at the top, and I'm going to share with you later on why. So we're going to place our paper clip centered in there on that piece that we created for a hidden paper clip. And as you see there, I pushed the ribbon as much as I could to the top, so I don't have a lot of space on the ribbon and the paper clip showing up at the top. So we're going to do that to all 6 pieces, and this is what we're going to get. So let that dry so you have your paper clip attached to that cardboard piece, to your piece of cardstock, I'm sorry. And now we're going to thread the top ribbon through that hole over there on our longer piece. So grab your ribbon, your 2 sides of the ribbon there, and then sort of like fold them in half so it's easier for you to thread them on that little notch that you created there. And then we are going to actually thread both sides of the ribbon in there. I'm not going to thread them all the way through at once. I'm going to just thread a little bit, as you saw me doing there, on all of 6 paper clips. And then I'm going to start pulling a little bit the ribbon on the other side so I can get them closer to the inside of that piece. So this is how it will look. And now we're going to start bringing in that inside piece towards the top of that second piece in there. This is going to be a little persnickety because that ball is going to be thicker, so it's going to tend to rip a little bit your cardstock. Don't get scared if you rip it a little bit. I actually rip it a little bit sometimes when I'm trying to push the ribbon up. Just make sure that it's not too much, but just pull it up carefully until you get your paper clip as close to the top of that piece. You want to get the inside part as close to the top of the outside part as you see there, so you don't leave a lot of space in between the 2 pieces at the top. And then once we do that, we're going to have maybe a little excess of cardstock showing up on the inside part. You can trim it. It's almost like 1/8 of an inch, and this is what we get. So we have all our balls flushed up to the top, and we don't have a lot of space in between the top of the inside touching the other top area of the outside. Now we're going to use the fabric tack to add glue. You can use only fabric tack on the paper clip side to make sure that it attaches properly, and then maybe another type of glue for the other side. I'm using fabric tack for all of it because it's more convenient for me to do it all at once. Also, if your glue dries too quick, then it's not going to work out. So fabric tack doesn't glue as quick, and you have time to sort of like move things around if you need to. Make sure that you leave a space in between every area that you're going to cut for the paper clips. So you're making 6 paper clips. You need to leave a space in this in between each of them without glue, so you don't glue that space. And over here, I'm going to actually burnish the areas that I glued already, and then I'm going to add glue to the paper clips on the other side and repeat the process. And as you see there, I'm only adding glue to the area of each paper clip that I'm going to create, and I'm going to leave an area without glue in between every border of the paper clips I'm creating. I hope that's clear. So this is how it's going to look. And now for the decorating pieces, cut 6 pieces that measure 1.5 by 1.5. That would be on the inside front. Then you need to cut 6 pieces that measure 1.5 by 1.25. That would be for the bottom front pocket. And you're going to create a notch in the center of them. Then you're going to cut 6 pieces that measure 2.25 by 1.5, and that would be the large pocket on the back. Once you have them all together, you can use different colors, different designs of decorative paper, and then if you want to age them, you can do that before you glue them. I'm going to actually round the corners at the bottom of the front pocket and also the large pocket on the back, the bottom. So now I'm going to be gluing. I actually already figured out how I wanted the designs that I'm using. So I'm going to glue for the inside piece, the piece that measures 1.5 by 1.5. Then I'm going to glue the bottom pocket. And for that pocket, I'm going to use the piece that measures 1.5 by 1.25. And make sure that you clean any excess glue and burnish, so you make sure that you adhere properly. And then you're going to do that to all your 6 paper clips, and this is how it's going to look. And they're so adorable, they're super cute. So now we're going to glue the back pocket, and for that we're only going to add glue to the edge of the pocket, only the edge. Don't add glue to all the other area, the center area, because this is going to be a pocket. And then we're going to place it on the back, and that will create our large pocket on the back. Make sure that you burnish so the adhesive sets properly, and do that to all of them. And now you have your 6 paper clips almost done. Now you can actually cut like a 1/4 inch piece by 1.5, and you can glue on the sides and on each back of your paper clips, and that will create a belly band that you can use to attach some things, as you saw on the paper clips that I showed you before. Now we're going to add a thin line of glue, as you see me doing there. Make sure that you leave an area on every border of your paper clip blank in there. Don't add glue to it. And then we're going to burnish, and this we're going to do to create the pocket, the front pocket. So again, you don't want to glue all the area, you only want to glue on the borders, as you saw me doing there. And these are your paper clips almost done. Again, you can add the belly bands in there if you want to. I'm going to use a lighter to sort of like clean the ribbon. Make sure that you're careful if you do that. And then I'm going to sort of like form the bows the way I want them. Now you can see that you don't see the paper clips. They're completely hidden. I'm going to use my cutting tool to cut all 6 pieces. Make sure that you're careful. Since I was doing it for the video, I was doing it sort of like a little quicker than I usually work because I wanted to make it faster for you, and they were not evenly cut, so make sure you take your time. Now I'm going to use my little rounding corner punch, and I'm going to punch, as you saw me there. I'm going to start with the side that doesn't have the pocket. You can also try to punch on the other side that has the pocket, but I find that it's more difficult. So I use the one that I punch first as a template to cut the little corners on the side that has the little pockets. So I use a corner punch to the side that doesn't have a pocket, and then I use that side as a template to round the corners with scissors on the pocket side. I hope you guys like my tutorial, and please visit my Etsy shop if you're interested in purchasing handmade items. It will help me a lot also. So thank you so much. Don't forget to comment down below. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you back here for my next video. Bye bye. Love you guys. Mwah.